Okay, so this is weekly Ascension Energies proactive energy work. So what came through today is the Primordial Mother. This actually came through last week. Not this exact energy, it was a little different. It was the Emerald Order, the Mother Arc. So this is similar energy, but this is basically the fundamental nourishing and fundamental nourishment, love, creative force in the universe from the Primordial Mother, okay? And so the message here is that you are eternally loved and supported. So one thing I've seen in a lot of the collective individual readings, personal readings, as well as just the general energy, is this feeling of, it really is rooted in fear, and this feeling of not being supported on your next step and not feeling safe is really what it is, because the Primordial Mother basically holds you in that protective space. She is overseeing you, protecting you. When you're in that infant, newborn phase, you're always protected and watched over, okay, idealistically. So what this energy is reminding you of is that you are surrounded by this love and this protection and this nourishment. All you need to do is connect to it consciously and allow that energy in, okay? And when you do that, then your energy shifts. And when your energy shifts, then the fear, the anxiety, those types of feelings can begin to fade, because you have that foundation of trust. And a lot of what's going on is kind of shaking people's foundations and their trust in the future, the trust in pretty much everything right now can be shaken. And that's creating this sense of fear, overwhelming fear. So what you're asked to do is step into that energy of the Primordial Mother, and you can sit, there's a meditation space, the Primordial Mother, it's called that. And just connect to that energy and feel that nourishment and feel that support and love. And you can connect to the plasmic energy that literally feeds your cells as well. That's a really great practice to do. That's Dasha. She's very cute. We have the Metatrons Cube. And with this, I see Metatrons Cube as a map of the cosmos, okay? That's how I see it. And I see when you work with this, not only can you clear lower vibrational energies, but you connect to the source of life and light, the creative force, the creative power, the one mind, the one heart, the one soul. And it basically connects everything through this structure, okay? It's really powerful in clearing energy, so you can work with this symbol in meditation to clear energies, to connect to source, connect to universal energies, to connect to other density ranges, other dimensions. This is a really powerful sacred geometric form to work with. It also has the platonic solids in it, so you can work with matter and mass using this, as well as spiritual energies. So basically what this does is it spiritualizes matter. And so this is a really powerful energy to work with. And then we have the 0 point field. So I'm going to do a whole video about this, but this is, you're a master of the 0 point field. So the 0 point field is at the very center of source. The very center, all that is in the 0 point field. It is nothing and everything simultaneously, okay? So I'm going to go into this video about the law of one, unity, and how that all kind of fits together to help you guys work on perceiving it, so you can shift your frequency to the higher and highest timeline, okay? So we'll get into that down the road. So one thing you can do with the 0 point is just sit in meditation, get into that space of nothing and everything. It's a hard space to get into. I don't actually think I have a meditation in this space. I'll have to check 0 point field meditation. I feel like I did one, but I'm not sure. But you can work on that, and that is the point where it's infinity. okay? There's nothing and everything. So that is the point of all creation. Everything starts there. All manifestations begin with a thought, okay? And so when you go into that space energetically from your physical body, your mind, your heart, and your soul, then you can actually create on this higher spiritual level, okay? And we have this card of scintillating light, mental field, clarity, mental body, structured thought, and clarity. So this is working with both the plasmic or emotional energy, the mental and electric energy, harmonizing those within the 0 point field. So the mental energy is the thought energy, it's electric, it is the masculine energy, it goes out and creates. The feminine energy, or it is the idea, I guess, the inspiration, the creative energy, the plasmic feminine energy basically coalesces that thought and densifies it into form, okay? That's how the energy bodies work, and that's how manifestation works, and that's how creation works with those energies, okay? So they're asking you to really start to begin working with these and harmonizing these energies within this week. So this is kind of advanced stuff, but so overview is to remember you're eternally loved and supported, to connect to that source of nourishment, to focus on your thoughts, make sure you're creating with love and joy. If you're having really negative thoughts, kind of bring yourself back to center and refocus, recenter. Most of the reason why healing is really necessary is because most of your thoughts are actually subconscious. And so that's why you go and you clear the blocks and stuff, but you have to start consciously regardless. And no matter how much subconscious work you do, you still have to work consciously and pay attention to and focus on your thoughts, okay? And then spend time in the 0 point field where you are literally just in that space of creation, okay? Where there's no have-tos, shoulds, wants, it's just what can I create here, okay? It's infinite and there's no limits, okay? So that is it for this week. I hope that was helpful. See you next week.